Good afternoon. I am Mr. Stockmaster. I'm one of our elementary principals here at Green Springs Elementary School, and we wanted to give all of our parents an update on kindergarten registration. That has been quite a changing process with everything, dates having to get moved and everything get canceled, so we wanted to update everybody on how we can get started with that and how we can welcome the class of 2033 to the Clyde-Green Springs Schools. First off, we appreciate your patience as there's been a lot of uncertainty and a lot of the dates we still aren't certain on, but we do know that we are going to be able to begin our registration process on Monday, April 20th. In order to start that process for kindergarten registration, you're going to be able to find all of that information on our district webpage, and it'll be under a link entitled Kindergarten Readiness or Kindergarten Registration, and that will have all of the forms that you need. That'll include the kindergarten registration checklist, the final forms instruction, the home language survey, and the kindergarten physical form. Those are all the forms that you would need for that process. Well, how do we begin the whole process of registration? First off, that starts with final forms, and that's the online database that we use for registering our students in the Clyde-Green Springs district. To complete that, you would just visit our district webpage and click on the Final Forms login link that appears on the home page. Or you can go to the kindergarten registration section and we'll have a link there as well. There'll also be a step-by-step set of instructions on how to log into Final Forms, create an account, and use that to register your student. When you log in, please make sure that you select the 2021 school year when registering your child, and also you'll have to select the elementary school closest to where your child would attend, whether that is either Green Springs School or Clyde Elementary. If you already have students in our district and have an account, you're just going to register a new student. If you don't have an account, or this is your first child coming to our district, you'll have to go in and create a new account. And there is a process for that where after you enter your email address, it will send you a confirmation and you have to confirm your email, and then you'll be able to continue with that link to finish the registration process. After you've completed all the required forms in Final Forms, our building secretaries will be notified and will have all the needed information to move on to the next step in our registration process. The next step in the registration process is our kindergarten registration appointments. Unfortunately, at this time, we don't know when those are going to be scheduled. Those are simple, short, 10-minute appointments where you would visit your child's school and make an appointment with the secretary to deliver all the needed documents that we need for that. The necessary documents that we need to complete that process are an original birth certificate, their immunization record, social security cards, custody papers, a copy of the home language survey, which we have online, and proof of residency. Now, proof of residency could be several things. It could be a signed purchase agreement for a home, a signed lease or rental agreement, a tax bill, or a current utility bill with your name on it. We would not be able to accept a cell phone bill or a bill like that. It would have to be a utility bill with the company's logos on it. Again, unfortunately, we haven't been able to set the dates for those registration appointments, but we will communicate that to parents as soon as the stay-at-home orders are lifted and we're able to set those dates. Since final forms will have been filled out, we'll have your contact information, so we'll be able to contact you at that time. Some other parts to our registration process would be our vision and hearing screenings. Now that will involve the students, and it'll take about 30 minutes to complete their vision and hearing, as we need that information before they start the school year. Those appointments will be scheduled when you come in to drop off and do your registration with the school secretaries. Again, we don't have those dates yet, but we'll be setting those as soon as the stay-at-home orders have been lifted. Other information you might want to know about the start of the school year for our kindergartners are, next year we'll begin school on Tuesday, September 1st, but our kindergartners will start on the delayed start schedule because of KRA testing. All of our kindergartners are required to complete the kindergarten readiness assessment, which is required by the Ohio Department of Education, and they'll be given that in a one-on-one setting with their kindergarten teacher, and those will be scheduled over the summer. KRAs will be given on Tuesday, September 1st, Wednesday, September 2nd, and Thursday, September 3rd. So rather than our kindergartners attending those days, they'll just come for those one-on-one appointments with their kindergarten teachers. After that, our kindergartners will have what we call a staggered start on Friday, September 4th and Tuesday, September 8th. There won't be any school on Monday, September 7th, as that's Labor Day. On those 2 days, we only have half of our kindergartners come each day. That way we're able to devote a little more attention to those kids each day when they do that. So if your child attends on Friday, they wouldn't on Tuesday, and if they attend on Tuesday, they wouldn't attend on Friday. And all that information and schedule will be sent out by letters from your building principals over the summer. Another part I wanted to touch on would be inter-district requests. That allows students who are in grades kindergarten through 3 to attend a different elementary school other than where they live. For example, if you lived in the Green Springs attendance area but wanted your child to attend Clyde Elementary because it was more convenient, or if you lived in the Clyde Elementary attendance area and you wanted to attend Green Springs because it's more convenient, we do allow that. If you would be interested in that, you just need to contact Chelsea Samsel, which is our Student Services Secretary at the Board of Education office, and request one of those applications. Those need to be returned by May 22nd if you would like to be considered. Other information I wanted to touch on would be busing. Busing information and numbers will be based upon the address that you provide in final forms. All of that information will be mailed out from our bus garage to parents in early August. We do also offer something called courtesy passes to all of our parents. That allows your child to be dropped off at one additional address other than your home. So if you have a babysitter or a grandma where you would like to have your child dropped off, you may provide one additional address where your child could get dropped off at that address. Those forms can be obtained by contacting the bus garage and asking for a courtesy request form, and all of those are due by August 3rd. In conclusion, I hope you found this information helpful as we begin the registration process on Monday, April 20th. As soon as we have the stay-at-home orders lifted, we'll begin scheduling our in-person registrations where we collect the necessary paperwork that is needed. Until then, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact Green Springs Elementary School, Clyde Elementary School, or the Board of Education. Thank you for your patience.